Here at KXVS, broadcasting from Stone Tube Studios, is the voice of Stockton.
What is up, everybody? In this bright and shiny morning, Rise and Shine 209, this is your boy Marcelis, and we have your girl Renee in the cuts, and your boy Ryan as well. And we have special guest Marivel Costa. Did I say that correctly? Is there either Marvel or Marivel?
You know, that's probably the
Marvel. Marvel. I'm playing.
No, I'm saying I've seen so many versions of my name. It didn't surprise me. Good effort. A for effort.
What is the most popular? Try. Was it Maryville or Marvel?
Most popular? Marivel. Yeah. Like Marivel, the city?
Yeah.
Yes, but
they didn't even decide to put that Latin twist on it. I should have known.
Yeah.
Marivel.
Good effort.
Okay,
all
well,
right.
That's good.
And she is here with Dignity and Health, part of Dignity and Health. What's that?
So she has very limited time to be here, but
That's
we're
all
going
good.
to get her
Definitely, go
started,
ahead, take it.
But yeah, so Marivel Costa, she's here from Dignity Health, and she's going to be giving us a little bit of a lowdown on what's going on over there as far as some of the community outreach and a little bit more, right?
Yep. So my name is Marivel Costa. I am a patient navigator for Dignity Health. Fancy name. It's a position that's set up to help individuals in the community who do not have primary care services. I connect them. So a lot of people come in through the ER because they have no other medical home to go to. And the great thing that Dignity Health here in Stockton at St. Joseph's has done is picked up on the notion that maybe people just don't know what are their choices. They may not have insurance. They may not like their provider and feel that they have nowhere else to go. So I've become really familiar over 15 years working in the health department, which clinics and such offer low-cost services, but quality services. Could be other people who, patients that come in, same issues. I connect them. They have great experiences with providers in the community, and I pass it on to other people who might be in need. The community health department at St. Joe's also offers tons of health education. So if you're struggling with diabetes, maybe newly diagnosed, community health offers, or St. Joseph's I should say, offers free health education on how to manage and live with diabetes and a lot of other chronic health conditions.
Yeah, they definitely offer a lot of classes to the public too. So you see a lot of people head over there for different types of things, coming from the cancer center and then from the Cleveland classroom. But so from the education that they provide there is amazing.
A lot of people don't know that they have access to it. They depend a lot on their providers to connect them with those resources. But St. Joseph's has an excellent community health department that all the classes are free, or they can connect them to other resources in the community that are free. But it's all about helping people understand what services are available as far as health-related services.
And how they can qualify for those services.
Yep. So people shouldn't feel like they're without. I'm going to throw in a plug of a phone number they can call.
Sure.
If they have any questions.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So the Community Health Department at St. Joseph's, you can reach us at 209-944-8355. If you would like to talk to me about primary care services, connection, you're helping out a family member, yourself, whatever the case may be, my number is 209-944-8364.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's Marivel Costa, 944-8364.
Yep.
And I kind of wanted you to speak a little bit on the closets that you have situated for the hospital. So what the hospital has going on for the need of patients that might not otherwise get to go home with clothes.
Right. So as we all know, you come to a hospital sometimes when you are, sometimes it's planned, right? You have a surgery planned, you can prepare for it. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people who come through the emergency room, they have had a terrible accident, exactly. And so their clothes has to be cut off, or they're so soiled. And so when I first came into the emergency department, I kept noticing patients in that kind of dilemma. Some of them had family that would bring them things. Others, they'd have to go home in just like a scrub top, not a scrub top, but like a gown.
Oh gosh.
Of sort. And the dignity of them, I really felt for that. So I started in a little corner of the emergency room, I started collecting donations from individuals, putting it out there to the hospital and then out to the community. To collect basic t-shirts, sweats, and brand new socks and underwear to help these individuals have something to go home in. It's grown quite a bit. We have a nice selection of clothes, meaning for all sizes. And one thing that we are in need of that you don't see very often, believe it or not, is we need shoes, men's and women's, just tennis shoes.
Interesting.
So I'm kind of putting it out there, if that's okay.
Yes, please do. Everything that you need.
Truthfully, dignity goes a long way, and individuals might need some shoes. We come across a lot of individuals, they might not have had a terrible accident or anything like that, but they might just have a need for whatever it is. And they may be without a home at the moment, in transition. And their shoes that they have are warm, things like that. So if you'd like to make a contribution of a pair of good old tennis shoes that you just don't fit the way they first fit, please bring them to me.
And they're still wearable.
That's it. But yeah. So.
Okay, so we appreciate you coming in and letting us know what's going on with our local hospital, being that it has recently merged with Kaiser, so it has then become the home hospital in our community for Kaiser patients.
Yes.
So they don't have to go other places, for the most part, Sacramento or maybe the Bay Area or something.
I think they really wanted to take advantage of all the services that St. Joseph's offers. So the Cancer Institute, the heart-related services that are, really, they're just amazing.
Phenomenal.
They're amazing services here. You don't have to go all the way to UCSF for a lot of the services you can obtain here at St. Joe's. So I think for Kaiser patients, it did make a lot of sense and I think for Kaiser in and of itself to partner with us at St. Joseph's was a good thing for their patients here locally.
I agree. I'm so glad that you were able to come out this morning. Thank you so much for coming and joining us and telling us about the closets and the outreach programs and what our community members going to the hospital have at their fingertips, and they can find you for that.
Definitely.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Do you have any questions or anything? I know she's got to get going because she's got.
All right. Yeah. One question. What's the worst skateboarding injury you've ever seen come in there?
Oh, through the ER.
Yeah.
Broken. Probably a broken femur.
Yeah.
Wow. Literally, it wasn't out the bone, but you saw a nice little.
Oh, no.
And the
hardest bone to break.
And the wrist. The people coming in with.
The sideways. Hand.
Awesome.
Yeah, femurs are the hardest bone to break, so that one is not pretty.
No, that was kind of scary looking. I'd never seen anything like it, but you see all kinds of things.
Wow.
I can imagine.
Noted.
All right, and off that, we are going to go to a quick break. See you guys when we come back.
Man, I was looking.
Nothing to do. My baby left me, so I'm feeling blue. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. I hit the road, maybe I will be late. I know that I can go. Hop in my ride, I got to get to Reno. It's been a while since I've been up here. Can't wait to get me a shot and a bed. Get a room at my favorite place, El Dorado. They know Big Ray. I know where I can go. Hop in my ride, I got to get to Reno. My luck was okay. I tried the slots, but they didn't pay. Maybe later I'll check out the pool. Or tonight the clubs will be cool. I know where I can go. Hop in my ride, I got to get to Reno.
Here at KXVS,
Mic's on.
broadcasting from Stone Tube Studios, is the voice of Stockton.
When we are back, everybody, this is your boy Marcelis Flores. I got your boy Ryan Cooper in the cuts and your girl Renee.
Hey.
I noticed there wasn't a camera on me during that whole interview, so you guys couldn't see my beautiful face. Thank you to our camera setup list. Especially, I like this one. We actually could choose any camera we want. There's no there's no guide to say which one.
I know. We just got a message too.
See, I like this one because it comes from the top, so it doesn't get my double chin.
Double
so
chin.
I
You don't have any chins, dude.
I do. I could see one building.
I could see 6 stages of weight gain on Instagram, and it was like start up high.
I feel it like gobbling a little bit. Like if I wanted to, I could have one.
Gobbling. He's like a turkey.
If I wanted to, I could so.
I've seen how big them turkeys are at the store, though, bro. They're huge.
Is your mic need to be turned up or something?
I don't know. I felt like it.
Let's see. This is white.
How
about now?
I don't know. I'm not hearing myself. Maybe it's like the headphones that I'm not hearing.
Probably.
Or maybe you have to plug them in the back.
Well, I heard myself in the other ones. I don't know if I can hear myself here on these ones.
Keep on
Yeah,
trying.
I can hear myself better in these ones. I'm telling you guys. It's okay. We'll make it work. I can hear.
So I didn't end up going to an open mic last night. That got me kind of bummed out.
Oh,
Instead, I played pool at the Hideout.
There you go.
I'm getting like a pool shark now, man. I'm just pool sharking everybody.
Pool sharking?
Bow! Bow! Watch, I'm gonna get you in skates today. I'm gonna be like,
oh, you're going down, dude.
I'm gonna be like,
draw you.
I think it's a better skate day for me. Definitely, I'd say so. Because first off, I'm not skating these shoes. They effed my last pair of shoes up. What shoes are you gonna use today? They effed my last pair of shoes up. So you could go into that weather when next. I seen you just flash the weather to me, so you could do that next.
I didn't do it for you to mention it at the moment, but okay.
Skate talk.
Go ahead. What's it called?
So your pair of shoes that you messed up during skating.
Yeah, I messed up my New Balance while skating, so I realized that skating is a very rigorous task towards your shoes.
Yeah, very rigorous.
And that I'm going to have to pick a worse pair of shoes to wear. So therefore, I'm going to have to go through my trunk and just pick out the worst pair of shoes. Back out there, and I'm going to beat you in skate. Luckily, we're kind of not too far off from each other. So if
skill level's about the same. So
if I come out and just skate with you guys, I think I could pick this back up and Tony Hawk it and go pro.
Oh my goodness.
Go pro, man. Get sponsored.
Go pro. Okay.
Yeah, just get sponsored in a little bit. You know, like Echo or something small.
Echo.
Start with some.
Echo's not a skate brand, is it?
I don't know. It could be. They make a lot of along those line clothes. Anyways, we skateboard now, guys. Renee, she does her rollerblading. It's cute. It's adorable. Ryan, he ollies and nollies and kick flips.
Thank you.
Was yours not on?
Not even.
Oh okay. Man, I apologize.
No,
sorry
now
about
we're
that.
Online. We're on good.
Was the yellow one not on too?
Oh, it's okay. That one's on. No worries.
Okay. So the yellow one, the one that wasn't working, and then the white one was just off.
It
works. After we do weather and traffic, we're going to talk about some morning tips to make your mornings wonderful. So go ahead, Renee, and carry it away.
With weather.
Whatever.
Weather. Okay, so it's 56 degrees right now, guys. It's going to be a high of 67. It's going to drop down to 47. So just to give you guys your morning weather in the event that you don't know what that might be like. Again, it's going to be a high of 67. It is currently 56, and it will be dropping down to 47 degrees tonight. The time is currently 8:33 this morning. So if you are up and Adam and ready to go, oh my goodness.
What if your name's not Adam?
If you're up and Becky and ready to go.
There you go. Goodness. That's a spirit. Keep it going.
If you're up and Becky and you're ready to go.
You know, that's funny. That's my car's name. My car's name is Rebecca.
Oh.
You call her Becky?
Well, because she has a big butt, so Becky seems to be fitting.
Becky is a girl who gives good head.
Oh my God.
I
mean, has a good head on her shoulders. Did I say good head? My bad. I mean, has a... No, I'm serious. Becky is a...
Might as well clock out and go.
Is a girl who has a good head on her shoulders.
Member who is going to be sharing this video. I think we should keep it a little PC.
Definitely. Becky, the head on her shoulders. My bad. That came out wrong.
So yeah, we are...
That's a play on words, actually.
Yeah. Actually, my truck, I call him Rammy. So his name is Rammy. He's a Dodge Ram. And I have a GMC Sierra, and I call her Sierra. So I have one Sierra.
Okay.
That's my girl. And I got one Rammy, and that's my dude.
I got a truck too, but it's at my dad's and it needs a lot of work. But it's a 1998 GMC Sonoma, and I call him GMC Gerald.
GMC Gerald. GMC Gerald, how you
He's
doing?
dependable,
GMC.
old man,
I'm telling
can
you,
take care of
GMC
you.
is dependable.
Gerald is a good...
Dependable.
General
I bapped
Motors.
Sierra. She bopped into a wall. We hydroplaned and ran into a wall, and like I literally was refusing to stop. I was with Sam Raw at the time. So Sam Raw, shout out to you for hanging in there. We actually went to go interview Kid Cudi in Oakland while we were working with Sam Raw's company, the Play-Doh Vision. So we headed out there. It was raining, and we needed to hurry up and get back. And I needed to get to drill, and he needed to get back home because he had baseball. That he had to get his kids to baseball. And so we were heading back, but we just hit a pocket of water and just hydroplaned back the middle of it. Was a really scary night. It was dark. It was raining. We hit the wall. We spun out. Luckily, nobody hit us from behind, and I was able to catch us. So where we didn't flip or anything like that. But I know that something happened because I just heard some kind of weird sound with the tire, and I don't know what it was, but I was like, I'm not stopping it. And then Sam, he was like, you think you should stop? And I was like, he was like, you should stop checking it. I was like, no, I am not stopping. We are going to go as far as we can. But like something kind of another sound just happened, and I said, okay, we'll pull off and take a look at it. Pulled off to take a look at it, and sure enough, the bumper was bent under the tire, so it was shredding the tire. And it was just very very finely shredding the tire. So I said, okay, we're here, we got this far, we should make it. So by the time we got into Stockton, it was like deep South Stockton, like French camp area. My sister, she worked out there at Sigma at the time. So I said, well, let me just go on and head on over there. I can help get the car from her. So we made it all the way to Stockton Airport, our Stockton Metropolitan Airport. And then my truck finally gave. The tire, boom, just gave. I was like, oh, man, but we made it. So she was able to come give us her vehicle.
This is the kind of bumper you can't just hit with your hand?
No, like you have to literally replace it.
Oh.
So basically, we went ahead and she gave us the vehicle, her vehicle, and I went and took him home all the way to Lodi, and then had to come back and wait for a tow truck, and then I ended up missing drill. It was just really bad. It was really bad because I still had to go get my military gear. We were having a gear inspection.
It's kind of cool though.
It was a whole
Reserve
lot.
has got to be kind of fun.
Yeah, so it was pretty interesting, but that was a scary night. We ended up getting in a pretty funky accident.
Are we allowed to talk about that or no?
Oh, yeah.
The reserves.
Yeah.
How long? You've been doing 8 years, right?
I did 8 years, yes. I recently became a civilian this past Sunday.
Oh, how do you feel?
Nice, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to have gone longer, but like I said to a couple of people, it's about the support.
Was it in the medical field? Something in medical?
Oh, yeah, definitely medical field.
Cool.
But I wanted to stay in. It's just a matter of having the support system. And I really didn't have the type of support system that I would like to have had to allow myself to stay in, because I would have stayed in. I would have totally stayed in and traveled and just went around and took my family with me wherever I went. But unfortunately, my family, they don't want to do that. So I don't know. They got it in their head on the other side that they, that's not a good thing and it's unstable. But they don't understand the wealth of worldly experience they gain from that.
And travel.
So unfortunate that they would want to lose out on that opportunity because they don't understand it. But it was because the other side of the family put that in their head and made them feel that way, and made it look like it was a bad thing. So, but yeah, other than that, I really enjoyed being in the military. Actually, it worked for me. I was good at it, I think. But,
what was your ending rank?
Sergeant.
So E5?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I just put in my promotion packet for E6. I was really bummed out because I got screwed over with some paperwork. And this is what happens. In any company you go to, if you have to have a paperwork trail to show your experience, your knowledge, your education, your trainings, do not let anybody else have to be in charge of that if you're not getting a copy for yourself, because they can totally screw you up. They can screw you up and like not hitting the deadlines when paperwork needs to get in. You have to have certain things that show that you qualify or whatever it is for that next promotion, for that that next position. If you want to sidestep your position into something that would take you further, whatever the case may be. But that unfortunately happens a lot in the Army. Other sergeants who are in charge of things of that nature, and then they kind of become a little lackadaisical and they don't want to take care of paperwork, and or they forget to, or it's just not a priority, or they don't do it very well. It hurts your career, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
you know?
that's not cool.
Super.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's just one of those things. But I wanted to really quickly do the daily quote because I just wanted to throw that out there. So the daily quote is by Sanjo Jindai, and that's an author, speaker, spoken word, literary. She's a bestseller, spoken word, POW her speaker, POW her speaker. So she's also a Reiki master. She's a coach for a Reiki master, and she's a youth mentor. So she's a very powerful woman with her mind and her words. And she says, "Greatness is sifted through the grind. Therefore, don't despise the hard work now, for surely it will be worth it in the end."
Yeah, you know what? I believe it.
Yeah.
Work hard. Pays off.
Work hard.
Hard work does pay
hard,
off.
Play
It's true.
hard. Work hard. Yes. But for surely, it will be worth it in the end. Don't despise it. I think that's the part that I take away from it the most, because it says greatness is sifted through the grind. So a lot of people don't want to do the grind. So it's like, well, how great are you? Anyways, for those that do it, how is your attitude about it? So she says, therefore, don't despise the hard work. And I think that's a part of the greatness. I think yesterday's quote had said something about greatness as an attitude, right? So I think that kind of goes hand in hand. So if you don't despise it, you don't hate it, don't be bitter about it, don't resent it. Like when you embrace it and you love it and you have a great attitude about it, you'll even be more rewarded down, because it's like really is worth it in the end, and it's like so much more like of a calming, like I worked so hard for this, and this is wonderful.
It's a humbling experience. The military is a good example of that. You work your butt off, and your pay isn't extremely well. You do get some attention from people that you love and love you, but it's the goal to work hard and serve your country, and that's the purpose of being in the military. So
yeah, it brought me to a lot of appreciation, I have to say. Being in the military has shown me a lot of things of what to be appreciative for that I, going in, had not been.
So yeah, it changes you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be amazed in boot camp how many different individuals you run across. The kind that were spoiled rotten versus those that lived in the streets.
Oh, yeah.
And so you get to
and
see...
those who were like homeschooled and lived in the backwoods, and those that just came out the woodwork that you come from places
Meet
you
a lot of
even
people,
know.
huh?
A lot of people. People from all over the country.
All
They get their
different brushes.
citizenships,
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And you come together as a team. It's beautiful. I love it. That's how the Navy was for me. The boot camp was a teamwork thing. Everyone was helping everyone.
You have to be. Because if you don't, it's just you are only as strong as the weakest link. And
do they really stand by their terminology being army of one? Is that like a real thing? Everyone comes together as a team? If needed be, like necessary.
Oh, yes. Because in the end, like when it comes down to it, and you put that green suit on, or whatever suit that you're putting on for whatever military branch, when you look at it from the perspective of you are that Marine, that soldier, that airman, that corpsman, that Coast Guard member, you're there to fulfill the duty, and you in that role have a responsibility not just to yourself but to your team. That makes the difference of becoming that one. But when you got an individual who chooses to stay in their own mind and stay to themselves and still consider, stay selfish and not be a team player, then you have those issues. But then again, that's with any organization. But you get a lot of people that are like that. I think that's where they come up with those terms: buddy effer, blue falcon, things like that, where it's just like, man, I ain't even trying to be around that one. I don't want to be in a squad with that one. Because, and that's why a lot of people end up like they'll go to hands, like, and I think that was a beautiful thing of
they'll go to hands.
Yeah, go to hands. Yeah,
like that fight.
Yeah, so
okay.
I think it's kind of like good that they had like combatives, because it gave people opportunities to like square up and like clear air of certain things too. So it gave them an environment to do that. I thought that was kind of important as well, which was good.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I do appreciate that.
So
that was the daily quote.
You were gonna say something before that. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no, about being the team members and like being like the weakest link in the chain.
You already said that.
Yeah.
One thing I learned, well, two things I've learned is from the military itself is work all the time, never go on unemployment. That's the one thing you just do. You just work. You find jobs.
Yeah.
And you're very patient. I've learned to be patient.
Because of the waiting game?
Yeah. I am so happy and thankful for that. Hurry up and wait. So you get somewhere 2 hours in advance and you wait 3 hours.
Hurry up and wait, yes.
But it's a great thing because a lot of people don't have it. A lot of civilians don't have that.
They don't. There are so many things they don't even have, like as far as basic awareness, basic attention, basic hygiene, just basics.
This is basics.
Just basics of how to answer somebody, how to speak when spoken to.
For the longest time, right after I got out in 2007, I would always say again instead
say again?
of
Instead
of saying
that.
What'd you say? Like I would say again, and I did it for like 4 years.
I still say that,
and it happens when I'm not thinking. It's automatic, but when I say, "Hey, what'd you say?" That's me trying to say that, but I usually say again because it's so much easier.
It's so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say again.
Say again.
Say again.
Yeah, I say again versus what did you say? Because it's more short and
say again.
So it's more like it's not like, well, what did you say? It's kind of like I need you to say that again.
Yeah.
So say again.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me again because I didn't catch that.
Did you guys use the terminology gidunk for like junk food or anything? Okay, this is probably a Navy. Navy has all kinds of weird terminology.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Or the scuttlebutt for a water fountain.
I've heard of scuttlebutt, but not for water fountains. That's interesting because scuttlebutt is the name of the bird.
Scuttlebutt for the water fountain? No, y'all didn't hear? No, just Navy? Okay.
This Navy has their own, every branch has their own little specifics.
That was the bird's name in The Little Mermaid, scuttlebutt.
Oh, cool. That works.
Sweet. So, you guys wrapping up with that?
Military mash is done.
Well, what do you used to hear going like through?
I was never in the military.
No, you are part of military family, and you've gone to school, and you grew up in military family, and
a bunch of profanity.
So I'm definitely.
When I grew up and my parents were in the military, the suits were different. Everything was different. They got out way before all this new stuff. Like when my father was in the military, he was a drill sergeant, and like he was rough, tough. Like people would cry and cry like, "Oh my gosh, I want to kill myself." He'd be like, "Open the window."
I gotta laugh because
he'd be like, "Jump out," you know. And that's what type of military it was. Right now, you can't do that type of stuff.
It's ridiculous
because
it's
if
so
they
ridiculous.
jumped out,
they have stress cards in boot camp.
I don't even want to talk about that.
If that's real, that's so dumb.
That is some la crap.
So
right there.
It's a lot of like
soft.
It's softer than what it was. So that could deter people I feel like for wanting to join, unless you want to be a Marine. Then it's like boom,
I think every branch is going to be
hard.
treated the same as far as the transition to civilian to military. They have that little, I'm stressed out. Oh, my diaper. Like, are you joking?
It wasn't like that. They only started implementing that just after I finished boot camp. Then they started like the next cycles and stuff. They were doing that, and I was like, "What the heck is that? What did we like? We had heard other. I don't know.
My Marine friends, they're all hard.
They're all hard because they get there to that point.
Rough, and you know what I'm saying, they're all lifting weights every day now, and they're all like. Attacking on weight and stuff, and like, oh, this, and like they're all hard. That's all my Marine friends care about is killing, thinking, ready to kill. You know what I'm saying? Like they're obviously trained to kill, but they're ready at that. Like their heads in the right mind. They're like, I just want to get up and blow something up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's like
blow up these weights on my arm.
Yeah, it's far
that's where they're. And then my Air Force, nerdy friends.
I don't need guns. I got these arms.
Navy. Fruity friend. I'm playing though.
They say the Air Force is a chair force. The Navy
chair force.
Yeah.
My Army friends are cool. They're down to earth.
And the Navy is supposed to be like bigger than the Coast Guard in a sense, like the level, the puddle, and the water. And I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny because it just made me think about this one comedian. I think his name. It was Taylor.
It's Ellis Rodriguez.
It was Ellis.
And he says. like the
Oh, because I
scales
didn't
of-
know if I couldn't remember which one it was, but there's a comedian that he talks about that, as a matter of fact, on the scale of the military branch. But then he was like a Marine, so he was like,
Yeah, of course, he's a Marine.
I think
It was funny because he was going down like Marines, Marine Corps,
Ah,
and then he was like Marine Postal, and then
Army.
Then he would go like Army. Then he would be like, and then he'd be like Air Force. Then he'd be like Old Navy,
The Old Navy and then the Navy.
Old Navy.
Yeah. I like the old school Navy dudes. The guys with the beards and the Dixie cup
He
hats.
meant like the store.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
Old
like,
Navy.
the old, if you see old, like, statues
seamen?
of Navy
Mhm.
people and, like, in
World
San
War
Diego.
Two,
Chiefs,
like World War
It
Two
doesn't matter.
status.
captains,
Like where they-
chiefs.
They
Oh,
have
San
their,
Diego?
They have their, San Diego, they have this statue of a dude, and he's got his sea bag with him, and he's in his, they're not called dress whites. Yeah, they're dress whites.
Dress whites,
And he had his Dixie cup on and everything.
Nice.
He had, like, a little beard. I'm like, this is gangster. And he was just, like, hardcore. Like, he looked like he was, like, 38 years old or something, probably a first class, or I don't know, or a chief, but I don't know how it works. But he was, it was just like, dang, this guy's cool. I bet he's so cool. And but he smokes hella cigarettes, you know, like, just a bad guy.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's great for my little stint, and that's what it was, a little stint. You know, some
Yeah.
people go in active duty, they do 3 years and they're out. Some people go in active duty, they do 4 years and they're out. Some people do 6 years. Well, I did 8 years, and I know some people that I've gone to school with here in the community that are out in the military still going strong. So shout outs to you guys, you know, and the females and males both are still climbing the ranks.
Yeah.
There's a gal that I went to school with, and I shout her out, Mona. So Mona Ruiz, so she is married now, but she's in the Marines, and she's been there since out of high school, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
And she just ranked up again.
Cool.
So honestly, I can't be rude and like say, you know, because I don't know the name of the rank, because the Marines are a little bit
they're
different.
a little bit different.
But yeah, she's up there.
Well,
You're gonna look it up, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna look it up because I think that's wrong for me not to like really know.
I was just reading
I think
this
a staff
article.
sergeant is the
Why you
same
No,
with
looked
the
that up?
she's
Marines.
like way beyond that.
Oh.
Why you looked that up? I was
Master
just,
sergeant is
Way
D7.
beyond that.
over here
She's
reading
way
this
beyond
article. Did you guys hear about what's going on with Louis C.K.?
Yeah, he's getting.
It's hilarious.
He said or did
Why are
something
all
with someone, right?
comedians like
Getting charged with all
scandals?
kinds of. Yeah.
All type of scandals. He was accused by 5 women of sexual misconduct.
What?
Yeah. So
I don't know if these women are out for a penny, but
So Louis C.K. on Friday released a statement in his response to a report published by Thursday in the New York Times about several women who stepped forward to discuss experiences with him in which he committed acts of sexual misconduct. In his statement, Louis C.K. said these stories are true. So he already admits that the stories were true. I think it's pretty cool how it's not pretty cool how he admits it, but it's kind of cool how he breaks it down of how this could have happened. He says these stories are true. At the time, I said to myself that what I did was okay because I never showed a woman my private area without asking first, which is also true. But what happened, what I learned... Oh, sorry, sneeze.
Uh-oh.
bless you, bless you, bless you.
Okay.
Oh, luckily they're not too bad sneezes.
A master gunnery sergeant.
But is that what she is?
Yes.
Good for her, man.
Congrats.
And so is her husband. That's amazing.
That's
so
cool,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, she said, what's better, in one of her posts, she says, what's better than one master gunnery sergeant? 2, especially when they live in the same houses.
Ah,
Power couple.
Power couple, yeah, straight up, they are. So shout out, Mona.
Shout out Mona.
so,
And then,
okay, go ahead. Yeah, go,
Oh.
go ahead. Louis C.K., go.
did you have a question about that? Because
No.
that was before.
No, man.
Okay. So then Louis C.K., he said the power I had over these women is that they admired me. And he knew that. And I wielded that power irresponsibly. I've been remorse of my actions, and I've tried to learn from them and run from them. Now I'm aware of it, the extent of the impact of my actions. It still doesn't say what he did, though. What did he do? What did Louis C.K. do? Hold on, let me just Google that real quick. What did Louis C.K. do?
So, yeah, well, we find out what
It's
Louis
right here.
C.K. did.
It's
yeah.
Louis C.K. doesn't excuse but actually endorse why his I Love You Day should never have been distributed. Okay, so this I know what I ain't read it on here, but I know what he done. They're saying he like masturbated in front of these women.
Oh.
Yeah.
So kind of exposed himself. So he did a lewd act in public.
But the thing, no.
Exposed himself.
Probably at a club or
indecent
something.
exposure.
This dude's ugly. Why would you do that?
Because he probably was ugly and he couldn't get anybody to watch him, or I don't know. We shouldn't be talking about this right now.
No, this is not the morning show type of.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was a loose K, and the only reason I bring that up is because yeah, it's a scandal of comedians, and you know what I'm saying? If first it was Bill Cosby, then it was Louis C.K., and Kevin Hart cheated on his wife.
What do you think the intentions are of them trying to expose all of these types of behaviors of
who?
Of comedians,
Slurpees.
of the comedian culture? Because they went after the hip hop culture too, you know.
They're just
they're just
people like everybody else. So Louis C.K., he was saying he had the power of he knew that the women really
Hello.
Ghost. Oh, he knew that the women were really into him and huge fans. So taking advantage of that, and even though they may have let him do that, you know, they could go back and say other things. And I think he's learning how to be responsible with it. Kevin Hart, he's just a fool. Bill Cosby, I don't know what was going on with Bill.
Well, from what I understood, he used some sort of a roofie, but not a roofie. They didn't go unconsciously. I don't know.
So he drugged them.
He drugged them, but according to him, they were consenting. So I don't know. There was like 6 or 7 or 10, 15 girls saying the same story, like this and that and that and this.
That was more. I was like, oh my god.
The dude was handsome though. I got to give Bill Cosby some props. He was a handsome devil.
Crazy. If
all those pudding pops he had
allegations are true, that is crazy.
If they're true.
Oh, and then the other day, yesterday, I believe it was Sunday night at a Milk Bar in San Francisco, Hannibal Buress showed up to the open mic. I was like, mother. I was like, I missed it. Oh, that was my chance. That was my chance to make it to the Hannibal Buress show. No, but Hannibal Buress showed up at the Milk Bar on Sunday. There's an open mic in San Francisco located on I Don't Know Street. And
did you say I Don't Know Street?
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, you like that one? I knew that was right up
glorious, man. Glorious.
Let's read horoscopes. I'm going into horoscopes, guys. Who should we start on? Renee, I know this is your thing. I'm kind of stealing it from you, so I'm just going to steal the Aquarius. I'm just going to steal mine, actually. Yeah. Aquarius.
Aquarius.
It's such a good song.
Okay, so you've already paid your dues, and nobody can argue with that. Your karmic account should now be firmly in the black, so it's definitely time for some much-deserved fun. Someone out there has noticed what you've been through lately, and they're more than willing to offer up their services to show you how to have fun again. Go along on whatever adventure they've planned. And that's you guys. Like, you guys invite me to go skate.
Dude, have fun.
I never want to skate, truly, honestly. Never even think about it. But since you guys are doing it, I'm like, I used to be into this type of thing. So it's like, I'm going to try
going with the flow?
Going with the flow.
Yeah, going with the flow. But last time I skated, I had a lot of fun. Probably because I started competing. Like, I'm a competitor. I'm not really, like, I like to compete, you know. That's
or have a goal to shoot for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, beat Ryan. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I want to do a frontside kick turn.
I don't feel like it's that far. If you were like Tony Hawk, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not really into skating. But since like we could play skate and kind of like, you know, maybe I could win type of thing. Like, it makes it exciting because I don't know. It reminds
me, kickflip, dude.
It reminds me of
it's fun. It's
playing
a
skate
game,
with my friend my white best friends growing up in middle school. We used to play skate. I used to win. I used to do so much skating, dude. I used to hop off I used to build my own ramps, and then they'd break on me.
Oh.
They'd be like this. Bow! Like, as soon as you hit it, like the front wheels, bow, fall.
When I was young skating, it was great. We just skate for hours all over the city. One thing I noticed today that was missing then was a camera. That's it. If we had filmed half that crap, there would have been sponsor me videos loaded in our like product coming in. But no, these guys were that good.
Skating wasn't that big back then, though, huh?
Well, it was like 99 to 2000. No, 98 to 2001. It was good. Chad Muska and the guys and all those dudes were going. But the point is, these guys are really good. I was skating with, and I was thinking, man, if they just got a little film going, sponsor me tapes, sent them out, done deal, son. But no, like, I don't know, 7 years later, you go back and you'll run into the guys, and they're like married and they're fat, 1 kid, 2 kids. Broke my ankle 3 years ago, so you just gave up. Like, you just gave up on everything because you broke your ankle?
Yeah, I started football freshman year. I started high school football freshman year, and that was, like, my focus. I wanted to be in the NFL. Can you tell?
You still can. Be the shortest NFL in the world.
Oh, my God. I wouldn't, but...
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you know what? I probably would. Derek Sproles is 5'6".
Yeah?
Yeah. And that's...
How tall are you, bud?
5'3", so I would definitely
you're a
take
guy.
that title. I always was. I played... I don't know if you played football before. You look like you could be a little lineman or something. Probably back in the day.
I'm short, dude. I'm 5'3" or 5'4".
I know, but you're a little chubby, so they put everybody like short and chubby, like, you know, a little
put
stocky,
them on rations
put them
and
on
make
the
them
line.
run.
Feed them rice and beans. I'm playing. So I used to play DB and wide receiver, so I was real quick. I was like a slot receiver, and then I used to play corner and safety.
Believe it or not, when I played street ball, and it wasn't when I say street ball, it's not basketball. I played 2 on touch.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was go out. They'd go hike, and I'd run full speed all the way down to the end of the zone, and they'd throw me the ball, and I'd catch it, and I'd keep running like Forrest Gump. And they're like, dude, this kid's too fast. We can't catch up to him. That's it. I was the guy. That's a wide receiver. That'd be my thing. I'd run out and catch the ball, and they'd be like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, what's up now, punk? What? No. What?
Yeah,
Say that again?
I love
I'm slow?
I love playing football. Like, that's all I did was skate, like, play sports, and that's it. Growing up, that's all you need to do.
Yeah, just have fun with your friends and keep it clean.
Yeah, and keep it clean.
Yeah.
We was dirty, but I'm playing. We come literally we would
and you
come
meet a
home
lot of
dirty.
Lot
like
of
my mom would
people.
get so mad at me for dirtying my clothes. Like all my clothes were dirty. All my shoes were.
I remember my
ruined.
pants. I had anchor blue pants, and they had holes on the side from Ollie's, dude. And like holes, like you could fit a watermelon in the side of my pants because they were that full of holes. But I wore them because they were comfortable, and I didn't care. Shoes though, don't go there. Don't talk about shoes. I'd rip through $110 pair of shoes in 1 month.
Are you a Capricorn?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
Yeah, crab.
Oh man.
Crabby man.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read yours too. Innovations aren't hard for you. Oh, look at that! You innovated your genes, and now they're coming back into your
Reserves,
today horoscope. Okay, innovations aren't hard for you to come by, and it's not too hard to talk into accepting them. The most attractive offer likely arrives via someone who wants to thank you for something sweet you've never allowed yourself to be properly awarded for. This time, don't let yourself refuse the gesture. Everyone deserves their time in the spotlight when it's earned, and you've certainly earned it this time. So today you're gonna be in the spotlight.
I don't want to be, man.
You're definitely gonna be rewarded.
Whoa.
I don't know what
Piece of pizza?
A pizza?
A pizza. No, a piece of pizza.
Nah, I doubt it. I mean, unless you get a coupon.
Yeah, how much was that last time?
Not much.
Not much?
At like $10 at Costco's.
Nice, dude.
We were thinking about doing it again. I was thinking anyways. We should all pitch in and go get a $10 pizza and have pizza again. Either that or...
we should just take turns.
They have $1.50 where you can get
we should take turns. I got the first one.
Nice.
You get the second one, get the third one, then I get the next one, then
We'll get into a routine eventually.
That's in the air. I'm gonna leave that to you guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that on y'all. Y'all go ahead, flip one. I'm fine. If you guys need pitching, I will.
You know what you should do? Since Chipotle opens at 11, try to talk to your boys and get some of those little, like their cardboard cards.
None of these Chipotles
burritos.
are my boys. But when I did work at Chipotle, like I would hop online. Like right now, I go in the office, hop online, open the there are little links we use, and then I would just order like more of those, and I'd be like, see how much we have in the safe, and it'd be like pack. They come in like little plastic packs about that thick of different ones, you know. I'd be like, pow, and then I put like not still, because
open it,
you're
and put
giving
them out.
them away.
Open them, put them in my pocket, and just go home, go everywhere. I'd be out about and bargaining with them, like, okay, I'll give you this. And 2 free Chipotle, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'll give you this and 2, you know what I'm saying?
So kind of promoting the business.
It is
while
social
you're out.
marketing, dude. That's what it is.
Definitely. But then again, all my friends and family who came through Chipotle, like if they came through while I was working, they got free food.
All the
Straight up.
time.
All the
I really
time.
like the, what are they called? Are they called fajitas? The onion and the bell pepper?
Yeah, that's all it is onion and bell pepper.
So tasty, dude.
You like it?
I love it.
They just season it with salt. That's it.
That's so
You can
good.
make that at home.
I know, but it just tastes good. I always get it.
I'm not a big
fan. And I'm
fan.
a green sauce guy. And corn. The corn
Oh,
salsa.
I'm not a big fan of the green or corn.
Of course you're not. You're a guacamole guy.
I love
The guac and sour cream.
I love guac.
Everyone likes that. It's so...
Not me.
You don't,
I don't care for it, no.
I used to make guacamole a lot, but I don't really care for it too much anymore because I'd rather just eat the avocado by itself.
If you get a veggie burrito, it comes
Man,
free.
And then
when
the
you
sour
hit
cream,
when you hit the
I
age
remember
where you
I got
start just eating
drowned
avocado
out in
by
sour
yourself.
cream one time, and
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I don't want sour cream anymore. So I was like kind of done with that because of that reason. I thought, oh my gosh, I think it was overkill with
They
sour
just
cream.
overcharged
You
for
ready,
guac.
Renee?
Mm-hmm.
This is Leo. This is Leo. Okay. Entertainer, it says, is your middle name, and you really feel it today. How you feeling? Entertaining?
I'm feeling great. Actually, I was just posting my music on one of our other friends' websites because they were like, hey, shout outs, post your music here.
Oh, wow.
So I was posting.
Oh, wow. Feeling it today. You can create an audience out of just about anything, too. Oh, she feels this. This is reconciling with
This is
her.
great.
We're going to
Okay.
the skate park. We're going to do it
Dude,
again.
I'm going to do it.
There are plenty of opportunities to strut your stuff off to the next over the next couple of days, and you should jump on all of them.
Nice.
You don't need an actual stage to perform. Try a dinner table, an office staff
That's
meeting,
gonna be it.
or in your own home. No matter where you are, give your fans what they came for.
Yep. That's going to be it definitely for today. And over the next few days, it'll be some things different. But for today, it's going to be a meeting that I am actually looking forward to today because hopefully this will help to set some guidelines and standards through the hospital for some of the things that need to be addressed. So, yeah.
Okay, nice, nice,
Yeah, looking
sweet.
forward to that little platform.
Sweet.
That's a great platform.
It's a great platform.
Let's see if we could hit the Pisces. Oh, did we even hit Sagittarius?
Did we hit Scorpio? It's their season.
Oh, yeah, Scorpio season. Let's hit Pisces, and then we'll cap it off with Scorpios since it's y'all season. Okay, Pisces. You don't expect it from them, but a coworker does you a tremendous favor today. You're not expecting this particular person to go out of their way for you, and you're pleasantly surprised to note that they also don't take a single bit of credit for it. They may try to be totally anonymous in their efforts. If so, don't make a big deal of it, but do offer them a wink and a smile. Ooh, a wink and a smile. That's flirty. Why is this horoscope site so flirty? Okay. Oh, no, that's me. That's back to Aquarius. We already know you're going to be awesome.
Sorry.
We already know I'm going to be awesome today. Okay. Scorpios. You don't mind at all when someone else steps on your lines or tries to steal credit from you. It's like they don't understand that making this happen is more important than simple recognition. No one loves operating from behind the scenes as much as you do. Being in charge of the whole production without hoggling the spotlight, bring something awesome to life and forget about what history has to say. So, just forget about what history has to say. Bring something awesome to life and keep doing what you're doing, Scorpios. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty boring. Horoscope. Wow, it's pretty boring. So have that type of day.
Drink some milk.
Chocolate milk at that.
Chocolate milk, don't. Unless you're
lactose intolerant,
You
yeah,
can
I
tolerate.
understand. But I mean, chocolate milk is
They're
the way
trying
to
set you
go.
up.
Or you can get some Cocoa Krispies and then make chocolate milk out of your chocolate
And just binge
cereal.
on Netflix all day.
So those were horoscopes.
Bitch, I know.
Here, let's read one more. I got Libra. Let's hope I meet a Libra today. A sweet frivolous invitation arrives today. That was me. I said, let's hope I meet one. And then it says a sweet frivolous. That's me. Frivolous invitation arrives today. One that involves frivolous. Okay. I had to try that 3 times fast before I
frivolous.
got out of this. Say it 3 times fast, Renee.
Frivolous.
Not happening.
Try it, Ryan. Frivolous. Okay. One that involves nothing but fun. After the past week, you're unlikely to refuse or even think about refusing. You may need to talk your current babe into joining you, but you should be able to entice them with either a romantic dinner or an espresso at that little out-of-the-way cafe. You've got what it takes to have the best of both worlds. So I'm thinking they're gonna meet me, but now I'm thinking probably not if they have to talk about their babe to it. Like, yeah, can we have Marcelis, please? I know what you want. I know what you want to have Marcelis. I'll just take you out to the little impresso down the way, and boom, convinced. And then the couple could enjoy me. No, I'm playing. I was just gonna come
Would
there
you be their
live.
personal entertainer as far as giving them a personal comedy show?
Yeah, free.
Nah, I was just kidding. They're not gonna enjoy me. They probably, if they're coming January 11th to the Ave, they'll probably be enjoying me. And she's probably gonna take him out to the coffee shop to convince him that they need to go check out Marcelis' Flores comedy show down at the Ave. So yeah, guys, we are about to skate here in 35 minutes. I'm excited.
Cut to a break.
You want to go on break, Ryan?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go stand on the sun and sleep on the couch.
Okay, let me find you a song. Anything specific?
Yeah, tunes, brother. Tunes.
The
Tunes,
music
brother?
of the people
Yeah.
are local musicians.
Yeah, man. Talk about a music song. Put like 4 minutes worth of music.
The musicians.
Are you, when you said tunes,
of
were you just saying like
Stockton.
music or?
Bro,
Music, local music.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah, the
you
local
meant.
goods.
My bad. I was taking you
put
too
on some raw
seriously.
knee.
This is strictly for my loved ones, keep 100 wild
Rocky
life. Mama buried me a G, kiss my babies when I die.
Skytrax Production.
No more pain, no more drama, set up in my life. This is strictly for my niggas, keep 100 wild life. RIP to all my loved ones that we loved and lost. Even the ones behind the cell, freedom was the cost. Run hustling on the block to get on those packs off. Bills past due, PG&E will cut your lights off. Eviction notice number 2, feel like you down and out. Gambling with your life every day until you crapping out. Your kids crying and hungry, no clothes on their back now. Cause daddy couldn't keep a job and hold the house down. You hit the streets confrontation and get gunned down. Over some kilos of that raw in a couple pounds. Word around town got around his homeboy snitching now. Cause they after the same thing, money pinching, wow. So only time will tell, wipe you from earth existence. Can't stand to see you up, hook you down, crash in the barrel. My city dangerous, gun smoke from the smoking barrel. Wet up your peril, survival of the fittest, recording life in the ghetto. This is strictly for my loved ones, keep 100 wild life. Mama buried me a G, kiss my babies when I die. No more pain, no more drama, set up in my life. This is strictly for my niggas, keep 100 wild life. So watch out who you hang with, misery loves company. That's why you'll always see me riding unaccompanied. Hustling, pushing this music to keep me out the streets. My mama told me if you don't grind it, you don't eat. My nigga Bobby died, I tossed and turned and couldn't sleep. Stockton only built for the strong, it's not made for the weak. Murdered in cold blood, always told me never pull a pistol if you ain't gonna use it. Go against his word, find no breath in the fatal shooting. Keep your friends close, but enemies closer. Blood is thicker than water, be careful who you call family. Can't trust me to put you on ice. Bodies hanging like slaughter cattle up in the freezer. Took a couple years off, needed a little breather. Georgia cold winter, better bring a heater. Cause nowadays money tighter than white beaters. Because the government robbing Paul just to pay Peter. Shots fired like 100 meters. This is strictly for my loved ones, keep 100 wild life. Mama buried me a G, kiss my babies when I die. No more pain, no more drama, set up in my life. be the realest shit I ever wrote. Spit from the heart, this be the illest shit I ever spoke. We all have challenges in life, music my antidote. Come and walk in my shoes, but only God knows. Escape from reality while people highly doubted me. Cause I just do it just out of love unconditionally. Dropping new albums, dope product, they go support the G. Just let it go, if it come back, then it's meant to be. Follow your passion, just know nothing in this world for free. Go out and chase your dreams, get off your ass and work for it, get up and build your team. If it's with me, there ain't no ifs, buts, or in-betweens. Positive vibes, humble, loyal living, just like a king. So when I die, bury me a G. Gotta find your balance, no triple beam. 100 days, 100 nights, listen close, you hear the sirens and screams. Go get this money by all means. This is strictly for my loved ones, keep it 100 while I. Mama bury me a G, kiss my babies when I die. No more pain, no more drama, set up in my life. This is strictly for my niggas, keep it 100 while I.
I'm telling the truth.
Woo! Appreciate it.
You are going to the show.
Hey, I ain't gonna let you down. I'm gonna look out for you when I go to the top.
To all my people, every city, every block. Just because my record is hot, don't you think I forgot? Whole city on my back and it's a lot. But that's why me and Quest drop real hip, real hot. This music, man, is all that I got. Do it 24 non-stop, G, born to rock. The rock, that's my name, heavy in this game. But it ain't about the money or fame. Music in my veins, it's getting tired of the same old same. Everybody making it rain. Came, spell champagne. Radio, giving me migraines. The game needed some help, but if you want something done right, gotta do it yourself. Don't stop, ain't gon' stop. We taking this one all the way to the top. Everybody, come on.
Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. 24/7 around the clock. We taking this one to the top.
Here we go now. Groove me out though. Conquest, my homie, smooth me out though. While I hit these fools with the rules, that weak shit ain't cool. I'm about done with these dudes doing too much. We'll rap for jewels, tattoos and such. Kids playing games with colorful names. Scarecrow keep looking, might find the brain. They kept waiting for me and I finally came. Cause Tribal Quest got behind the thing. Run, tell them I said it hard. Warrior, raider, and athletic. Start something and you will regret it hard. Already know where it's headed. Elevators, don't stop, ain't gon' stop. We taking this one all the way to the top. So everybody come on.
Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. 24/7 around the clock. We take this one to the top.
Break it down now, it's the part where real fans let me know you're out there. But they don't even understand. Do what we want, they do what they can. Conquest the man, so cool, boy, cooler than a fan. Got your boy in demand. Worldwide, China, Japan. And that was all just part of the plan. Now once again, see me setting them brand new trends. 3 in the morning, all the time I spend. Truth in the booth is pad and pen. Contacts like I'm lens, never cease pretend. See us getting it. Top flow, kicking it. Don't stop, ain't gon' stop. We taking this one all the way to the top. Now everybody, come on.
Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. Taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. 24/7 around the clock. We taking this one to the top, and we taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. We taking this one to the top, and we ain't gon' stop. We taking this one to 7 around the clock. We taking this one to the top.
You're listening to
KXVS.
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 The voice of Stockton.
Hot damn. See you licking frozen from your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes.
And good morning. We're back. Rise and Shine 209. It's your girl, Renee. You got Marcelis Flores to my left and Ryan Cooper to my right. We are your morning show crew. We are bringing it back. You guys got to hear a little bit of music from our local musicians, and we're just going to be vibing out with you for a little bit. We might go ahead and just probably cut a little bit early and go get ready and set up at the skate park today. So we're going to be heading out to the skate park, so we are inviting you guys to join us. So if you guys are tuning in and watching, if you guys have not had a chance to get any wheels or bikes or anything like that, maybe you got friends that you can hit up. Maybe they got some extras that you can borrow that you guys can roll out together. Hopefully it won't be too wet out there. I'm really hoping there aren't any puddles and stuff like that, because I don't really want water to get in the trucks and, you know, start causing, you know,
slip and slides.
No, it causes your trucks to get sticky.
Your
And then you got to
bearings.
clean. Yeah, you got to clean and, you know, all that mess.
No one wants that kind of mess around here, guys.
But it's okay. You go skate, have fun. But yeah, so we'll be out there, and so we'll be seeing you out there if you guys want to join us. I'm going to be on some roller skates. I'll bring my roller skates. I'll also bring, probably an extra board just to roll.
Do you have your board with you?
I think so. I think it's in the truck.
I have a new deck and I have old trucks, but I need bigger trucks for this new deck. So if anyone wants to donate to get a complete going for someone to use, that's cool. Brand new board.
To let somebody else borrow or use?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That'd be
brand spanking new.
Mm-hmm.
With grip. All right, so you want to go into the jive?
Yep.
But the struggle is real, people. People have trouble waking up. People have trouble going to sleep. People have trouble operating throughout the day without a good morning, and sometimes without having that jump start to a good day beginning. Your day is crap,
right?
Or at least it's not as up to par as it should be. So Amanda Holstein posted something on her blog a long time ago regarding 5 things you can do to make your morning awesome. And I'm going to share them with you because I think these are very crucial. Even though it's a 5-year-old blog, I think it's very important and still valid today. So it says it says number 1, today in the news, wake up to a different song every day.
I like that.
That's a great idea. She says, I found that waking up to a happy song rather than an annoying beeping alarm it's happier. It's more positive.
Okay.
Okay,
so wake up to music.
She also quotes, I've also noticed that I can't wake up to the same thing every day or whatever noise it is. It just starts to make me angry. And I get it. It gets old and you eventually get, attitudey, Rudy, Trudy, and Moody. So switching up your alarm can actually make your morning more vibrant.
Oh, nice.
So a different song every time. Number 2 is set your coffee maker the night before if you drink coffee, if you're a caffeine addict, or just a coffee.
Yes, and just get up and push that button.
Have it set in the morning with an alarm on it. Poop. Oh. That way when you're up, it's going and you're smelling it like the Folgers song always says. The fresh smell of hot coffee is very comforting and helps people like, oh man.
Makes me think about the commercial of Folgers.
It's going to be such a great day today. Come on, Toby, let's go.
The commercial where the guy, he comes home and his parents don't know he's home yet, and he goes and he sets the coffee, and then they all wake up through the house, and then they're like, oh, Folgers.
There's also a spin-off version of that where the brother and sister like each other. It's really nasty, but it's funny. It's hilarious. It has like the first half of the commercial.
The commercial?
He's a military. No, he's not military. He's in like UNICEF working as a volunteer, and he comes home, and his sister's happy to see him, and so she gives him a little bow. She's like, "You're my present for Christmas." Oh, sweet. Cute. And the coffee's going, and that's the positive. And then the R-rated versions after that, the parents are like, "Oh my gosh, what's he doing home? We sent him away." It's funny. All right, I'll show you guys the video. It's really funny.
Okay.
I like awkward, weird, raw.
Was that like a commercial that you found on YouTube or something?
Oh,
okay.
Like a band commercial.
Oh, band commercial.
Number 3 is create a morning playlist. When you roll over in the morning to turn off your snooze, but try putting on a relaxing playlist. So if you actually get up and have to do a few things like prepare your kids' meals or tune up your car or change the window. I don't know what you do in the morning, but have music playing, drink some coffee, instead of watching the tube and sitting there and just zoning out again, just put on some tunes. So you wake up to a good song, play some tunes. Number 4, have fun with your outfit and beauty routine. If you're a girl, if you're a dude, you don't have to worry about the beauty part because we're already beautiful. We're already pretty. Putting the effort into picking out your outfit and beauty routine can make routines more exciting. What I used to do was I'd have it set up, not like laid down or laid out, but I'd have them in drawers. Just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Simple, no thinking.
I used to do that in my
less
closet.
thought.
I used to make my outfits for the entire week, and I'd put my pants with a certain shirt or whatever it was, and then shoes at the bottom, and so I'd have it all laid out in my closet like for the week, and then I'd have like all my outfits in.
You ever seen those weird movies where the guy has the same outfit every day? It's like boring, but
they're nice.
Simple,
you know, they're
yeah,
clean,
yeah.
simple, yeah.
Number 5 is make your bed. It may sound extremely silly, but she says I found out that leaving an apartment with it neat and tidy actually makes your day a little more positive. Less things to worry about when you're out on the road or when you get to the office or wherever you work. My house is clean, good. The kids are fed. They're in school. The dog's happy.
If I don't do anything,
all
I
these
at least
things
try to
you
do
don't have
that.
to think about. They're done.
Yeah. If I don't do anything, I at least try to do that.
Yeah, make your bed.
Because that way I know, like when I come home, at least I can look at my bed and be like, oh, it's inviting.
Plus,
ready
the
for
military
me to,
makes you always.
the first thing you got to do is make your beds. But I don't do it for military purposes. I do
you do it for personal.
For personal, motivational, like just to motivate myself. You know that I'm getting off on the right foot. I'm getting a good start. I'm like doing something progressive and productive, even if it's something simple as making my bed.
Make that bed, prepare that food, have the outfits ready, have that playlist jamming, wake up to some tunage, and then have a little cup of Joe-man. Yeah. And then I think eating would be, part in there somewhere. Like, you have to eat some toast or eggs or something, eat something. But don't go overboard like rich people go. They get a freaking buffet and it's like a bunch of thousands of foods. No. Make some eggs, make some orange juice, squeeze some orange juice. Bomb, dude. I'm just going to sit here and drool for about an hour. I'll be back. Like Homer? He's drooling over donuts.
No, I don't drool over donuts.
Homer does.
Who?
Homer Simpson.
Yeah, he does.
He loves those things.
He really drools. That would be funny if that was like on the gambling machine that had Homer Simpson. If it would have showed him like winning donuts or something, and him.
It just starts drooling.
Yeah,
more
that
and
would
more.
be funny.
That'd be cool.
Well, another like.
Do you want to knock out traffic since it is the time where they'll be driving through and to work?
Yeah, sure.
If you guys are going to work at the moment, there are a bunch of stop and goes. Actually, there's a bunch of stops on regular streets, Hammer, West Lane, all your major major roads in Stockton. The highways look pretty clear, so take advantage of that. All but Highway 4, the Crosstown down there, and 12 up there near Lodi. Other than that, everything is clear. Take advantage of the clear highways. Do not take any roads if that's what you're doing. All the highways are clear at the moment. Other than stop and goes, and it is a lot of traffic in town. So try to avoid that by hopping on the highway to get to your destination. And I hope you guys make it there safely.
Yes, and that's brought to you by dictionary.com, word of the day. And word of the day is pneumatic. So
that means air. Pneumatics air.
Yes.
Nice.
Pneumatic. P-N-E-U-M-A-T-I-C. Pneumatic.
Silent P.
Yes, adjective. Of or relating to air, gases, or wind. Of or relating to pneumatics. I don't like when they describe a word with the word. Operated by air or by the pressure or exhaustion of air. A pneumatic drill, for example. Filled with or containing compressed air as a tire. In theology, it's relating to spirit, something spiritual. And in zoology, it's containing air or air cavities. And if you use it as a noun, you can say it's like a pneumatic tire or a vehicle having wheels with such tires. And yep.
Yeah, man,
they have
tires,
floats and everything.
Everything's air powered. Our human bodies are made of air. Not really.
Water.
Water, air.
Mostly water.
Mostly water, but a lot of air.
Air consists of multiple things, so I wouldn't necessarily say it would be air, but the elements of air: oxygen, carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen. Yes, we do have those elements in us. Yes.
So those out there that are employed and like or dislike their jobs, one true thing you can do to make your day go by faster are as follows. Leave your problems at the door. They always say leave home at home and work at work. Do it. Don't bring your problems to work and start complaining about your ugly daughter who had, intercourse with whoever.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Whatever the situation. I'm just saying. There are stories out there. People talk about their work problems in front of people that are trying to work. I'm a victim of this.
They're home problems.
Home problems. I don't want to hear about anything about your kids. I don't care.
So you must be having these kinds of discussions.
That's why I don't like my job.
So it's unfortunate that you hear that,
Family
and the types of things that they're bringing to the public area and work environment is something that really should not be disclosed. Exactly. So that kind of content, as far as
I've heard the worst of the worst
of what they're bringing, I'm so sorry that you have to hear things like that. But you're right. When I head to work and I know that I am having kind of a day, or I'm like in a different zone or different emotion or something that my mind is not ready or prepared, I literally will slow my pace in walking and take a few deep breaths. And just start to look at the environment that I'm in and really focus on the environment that I'm in and what I'm about to get into before I enter those doors, because that helps bring me back in so I can stay focused, because I know it's really important. And I've been in those places where I've allowed outside factors in my personal life or whatever to, overtake a situation where I need to be present in. And so over time I've learned how to actually put that into practice and utilize it, and I'm telling you guys, it works wonders. So if you guys find what works for you to draw yourself back into focus on whatever the moment is, to where every other distraction that's going on in your mind and in your heart you're able to put aside, so that you can push through whatever task you have to tend to at that moment, or for the next 8 hours or the next 12 hours, to be able to push that aside and find a way within yourself to be able to do that is really important. So I highly suggest and recommend that you guys take the time and study yourself and, learn what it would take to put yourself in a place like that, to where you can stay focused amidst any distraction that may come, because they come often and always and at any time. And when you know what your true goal is and what it is that what presence you want to be and what you want to make and how you want to present yourself at all times, wherever that may be, it's important to be able to keep that focus.
Yeah, I know, I get it. It also helps to have a job that you enjoy. And if you have a job where you have to think and sit a lot, that can usually lead to daydreaming and problems at home. Thinking about them, not just that.
Right, because you have time to mull them over.
Yeah, so find a job where you actually are doing something physical. Whether it's cleaning,
but
helping.
Every job has time. Every job has time.
Off time on your breaks, people do, they think about work and stuff.
Downtime.
But as far as those hours you're getting paid for, I really think it's useful to be doing something physical.
Yeah.
It could be the small things, like little things, like janitors. You've seen janitors? Have you ever seen a janitor that's upset or talking about family problems? I've never seen a janitor ever talk, because they're always cleaning.
The janitors talk to me all the time.
I've never heard a story about family stuff from a janitor. And when I worked
environmental specialist.
When I worked at this retail store, and it was huge. Oh, that was a sneeze. Sorry, I was about to prep you. I was like, pre-prep.
Nope, just the yawn.
This lady would never bring up things about her kids or family unless it was positive. Oh, my kid graduated. Great, that's good. And she would just be cleaning like crazy, mopping and doing whatever. Amazing woman. So nice. I'm whispering because it was such a peaceful moment.
I see.
Many moments of talking about
have that moment.
Successful people. All right, so find a job you're okay. Step 2 is set small goals. I have screwed myself by setting large goals. Books, video games, banana. No. Set a goal that's small. I'm going to do a nollie heel flip. That's a large goal. I'm going to do a pop shove it. There you go. There's a small goal. You get it? You get it. Good job. Reward yourself. Don't ever cheat yourself out of something good.
Right.
Whether you're going to go get a burrito after you do a kickflip, or if you're going
to go get a cup of coffee really quickly to set your day, and you're just
set your day. Yeah, get your
banana. About to get started here. Let me just go grab that cup of coffee because it's going to keep me going.
Here's one of the most important things when it comes to the workplace: camaraderie.
Yes.
If you go to work and you have people complaining about their family and they're negative and and their hand's broken, whatever, cares. Find that niche group that you have something in common with and chat about it. As long as you're kind of keeping the task at hand, the work. Keep your work going. Hey man, the banana, yeah man.
Well, what do you feel about
Banana
you know,
sauce?
if
Oh,
somebody
man,
if somebody is complaining and then you're just kind of like trying to bring out the positive in them? Or
You'll
try
get to
help?
it. You can get through to
Yeah.
them. You just have
Yeah.
to keep trying.
Yes,
You have to
and the
keep
reason I ask that is
push.
because you know I've been there, so sometimes I'll work with them and you know try to you know get through to the positive stuff, and then if they want to keep complaining, then that's kind of when I leave it to themselves, and I just leave that to them, and I'm like, okay, well I hope everything works out for you. And I'll
Push,
just walk
push,
away.
push. That's all you can do. And if they're so thick-headed that they can't change, then just kick them to the curb. Listen to enjoyable music is another one you can do. But if you can't at work, I understand. Enjoy it before you go to work. Enjoy it on the way to work. Enjoy it after work. Enjoy it on your breaks. You get it. You got it good. Keep a journal. Write down your thoughts. What they said once in a commercial. This was a broadcasting company that made this. They said, if you have any complaints, please write them down on a piece of paper and burn it, because we don't care. It's true.
Man.
There was a thing where if you
Or
write,
you could tear it up or put it in the shredder.
yeah, write it down. Oh man, today
Put it in the
my
water.
foot broke and I don't feel good and my mom is fat. Burn it. Don't cares. But the thing is, you're getting rid of that thought.
Mhm.
Sometimes that's something symbolic. You burn a piece of paper or
They
throw.
do that at church.
Yeah.
I remember going to like mass, and then that's what they do with the palms and stuff. So like they'll like say put all your intentions or like whatever prayers you want and put it in the palms, and they burn the palms.
Burnage, bro.
And that becomes the ash for people to get all the crosses on their foreheads and stuff. That's in the Catholic
okay.
culture, in the
I've
Catholic
seen them.
religion.
Boom, boom. I did that once.
Palm Sunday, and then that becomes the ash for Ash Wednesday, I think it is.
Listing is another thing you can do. You can also learn to love yourself. But it says make a little time for you. Make a little bit of time for yourself. When you're at work, write a note to yourself or write a letter to someone you like or take pictures of something important. As long as it's not interfering with work and you have to be on break or whatever. Move around. Like I said, find a job. You're not just sitting around. And gelatinous goo is growing from your behind. Not
Some people
fun.
are lazy though. They don't look for something to do. Some people try to do the most minimal.
Ugh.
There's a lot of people out there that they just want the job and they don't really care what they're doing. They just need to get the paycheck, or they don't really, they're not happy with it. Or even if they were happy with it and they just don't put that much effort, whether they're looking for something to do or not, it's, some people are just lazy. Some people are just lazy. Some people are just lazy.
Like lazy people need to have a place on like a planet for them to be.
Well, I mean,
They
that's
can
that's
work-
Earth, and
they
that's
can be-
among us, and
Yeah,
then
but
that's
they-
where those of us who are motivators
Or-
and motivated.
There should be
as-
jobs for lazy people. They get paid minimum wage.
Stand-up comedy.
No, I'm
There
being
you
serious. They get a place. There should be a job. That should be a job description. Lazy, and you just do something. You sit
Absolutely
down.
not.
I know it's not cool, but I mean, I'm just trying to think like
The security
there's a
jobs.
purpose for
Yeah.
everyone in this world, and everyone on this world has a bit of good in them.
And everybody has a bit of lazy in them.
Everyone has complacency in them too,
Just
but
a matter of those who.
the laziness thing.
It separates those who are great and from those who are not.
There should be
those who got energy and willpower and motivation.
Take them to a class.
You can take lazy people anywhere. They, by nature, are lazy.
Yeah, but there's something a cattle prod could fix. Okay, you're learning how to flip burgers. Oh, okay.
But because they're lazy, they will not normally do that. It
And the
takes
reason
something outside
I'm
of
so
that to
forward
make it
for
happen.
pushing this into a positive is because in boot camp I knew a guy that was a nuclear machinist mate, and those are the guys that get a $100,000 bonus just to get in. Dude was a gamer. It was kind of heavy set. Well, not that much. He probably had a lot of like taquitos as his diet and Mountain Dew. But the dude was extremely lazy and weak and wimpy in his video game. I just wanted to throw him through a wall. He was so weak and pathetic. At the end of boot camp, not so much. He was actually running, keeping up with us. He was thinner, he was more confident. And what it took was some verbal affirmation and mental punching, per se.
Yes, but
Because
that's not
by
like
us,
it's gonna
not
be
just
with
the
him
drill
all his
sergeant. The drill
life.
sergeants kind of just
Yeah.
gave up on him. A lot of the team came to him and be like, hey, bro, if you fail this, we all fail
Yeah.
this. So let's go,
So
let's
you
go, let's
needed
go,
him
let's
to
go.
do that.
So he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not behind him now, so let's see where he's at now.
He's probably a rich dude and probably working for the NASA.
And did he
was
enjoy
smart.
working out? Maybe he kept the habits of working out.
I don't
Maybe
know how
he
it
didn't.
works. I don't know
So
how it works. But
some,
the thing is, there are
some
lazy
do.
people in the civilian sector. That all they need is a little motivation, and maybe that motivated him to stay in shape.
True.
Plus, it's a money thing.
Could have.
Political stuff, dude. Money. You get out of the military, you don't make that much money. You don't get that much stuff. You don't get BAH and all that junk. You get a crap job, a 1-bedroom apartment with a teddy bear, and a couch. You know, it's not fun.
I don't know.
Depending on what you do and how you live. So, anyways, and who you marry and who.
She said, I don't know about that. I can't really agree on you with that one.
No, because like
everyone's different routes. I got used when I was married, so everything got taken from me.
Oh, same with me, but that's why I'm not married anymore. But you know, still pushing, but I made sure like I chose like a type of job. I didn't. My dad was, you know, he was in. I'm like 4th generation military. My dad told me, he was like, do not go into the military and let them give you a job. You go in there and tell them what you want, and if you don't get what you want, then tell them you're not signing up. So
I'm 1st generation.
So I did just that, and I was like 1st generation military. So, but yeah, so I did that. I was like, I'm either going to be biomed, which is a 68 alpha. I was either going to be radiology tech or lab tech. I didn't want to do nursing, and so anyways, it was going to be medical. Or I did look into the broadcasting for the military. But
speaking of military, we got some Marines in the building.
Oh, shout outs to the Marines. I wish you guys could see what we see. Maybe see if I could turn this camera around. Nah, that's okay.
So the Marines are coming in right now.
Well, yes, they will be with Julie Brown on Tips and Tales, right?
Not
so
for sure
the show that's going to be coming up next. It looks like it. It looks like she's getting set up for the next show. But we're almost out of here anyways. We're going to go ahead and clear the way for Tips and Tales with Julie Brown, and she has some veterans, it looks like, in the house, so she's going to be speaking
or active duty.
Yeah, they could be the recruiters. So she probably got the recruiters, the Marines recruiters. Yes, so that's what that looks like. But speaking on the military, I'm glad that I am moving into the civilian world. Like I said, happy Veterans Day to everybody out there. And if you guys are still celebrating that, awesome. And we will see you later in the community. If you guys have any questions, you can, and if you want to send any music in, you can send that to riseandshine209@gmail.com. And you guys can send us messages. You can check out Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Go to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. Or Rise and Shine 209.
You're listening to
See you guys tomorrow.
KXVS.
KXVS.
Good night.
It's your girl Renee.
KX.
Good night.
The voice of Stockton.